it's a lady.
Oh, Mariah, looks like we're not getting that big, beautiful truce. Well, not yet, at least. President Trump telling Bret Baier today that he is not interested in talking to Elon Musk and that, quote, Elon's totally lost it. And like any breakup, he's giving his stuff back. President Trump is thinking about selling the Tesla he purchased back when he was trying to help promote Elon Musk's company. It has been parked for 3 months at the White House. However, the commander-in-chief was taking calls this morning, just not from Elon. Watch.
You call the president on his cell phone at 6:45, he picks up.
He said Elon wants to talk to him. He's not ready to talk to Musk, who he called a man who has lost his mind.
Someone who just got off the phone with the president. CNN chief political correspondent Dana Bash joins us now by phone. Dana, what did he tell you?
Good morning, John. Well, he said that he's, quote, well, here's exactly what he said, quote, I'm not even thinking about Elon. He's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem. He said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but he said he wishes Elon Musk well.
But some Democrats are split on the big, beautiful breakup. One lawmaker warming up to the idea of bringing Musk back into the tent. But others, like ASC, were spiking the football.
Oh, man, the girls are fighting, aren't they?
If Donald Trump is smart, the first thing he's going to do is fire, investigate, and prosecute all of Elon's people.
Democrats have to be a big tent party. And the way we do that is by bringing in people like Elon Musk and anyone else who would be open to the idea of competent government.
The Dems, we've been dumping all over Musk and vandalizing Teslas or whatever, and now suddenly we might be more back into him.
So, Jessica, is it okay for Democrats to dust off their Teslas and start driving them again?
Yeah, totally. I think it was okay for you to keep doing it. I did see one on the Merritt Parkway where they had, you know, like the Tesla sign, it's a T, but it said resist. So it was like resist on it. So it was a combination of I don't like you, but also this is a peak performance car and I love it. I personally am a fan of Teslas. I love how Trump called everyone to say, I'm not thinking about Elon Musk, like classic. You just got dumped,
Dana Bash.
Yeah, totally. You know, all my speed dials, like, hey, Brett, I'm not thinking about him at all. What's going on with you? It was, he called, I don't know, something was in my ear. Brett called him. Okay. Anyway, Trump wants to talk about it. He's upset about it.
He's answering the phone.
He doesn't sleep and he loves the phone. So this all makes sense.
Has
it's
he
kind
ever
of a
called
perfect
you?
storm. Definitely not.
Do you have his number?
No,
Okay.
but I'm sure other people at the table could help me out if I
Jesse,
needed to
do you
find
have
out.
his number?
No comment.
Okay. So this is all fun, right? Like the Real Housewives of the Oval Office. And yesterday I was having a great time. You know, wonderful meme day. Twitter's got its groove back, all of that. But two things are really important here. One, we can't take our eye off the prize, which is actually the content of what Elon Musk is talking about, and that is this big, beautiful bill. So he's upset because personally it's an attack on his companies because of getting rid of the energy credits. But he's right about ballooning the deficit. He is right about that you don't need those kinds of tax cuts. And he's right, and others as well, that you're going to be throwing millions of people off of their health insurance. The other part of this, and I heard it all the time, you know, well, it's so amazing. You know, we have a transparent administration back in office and we're respected around the world. It is the exact opposite. We are the laughingstock of the world. Literally, the internet across the globe is making fun of America.
No, not the internet making fun of America. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight.
I'm not just saying like random like big balls accounts. I'm talking about like Medvedev, all of the Russians, everyone in the government.
Medvedev was tweeting about this?
Well, if this were reversed, you would be making so much fun of. No, it couldn't actually. We couldn't possibly be
No, it
this
can't be.
immature.
It's impossible to be reversed. It's impossible. Because
real
you guys don't do
implications for the way the
anything
country-
in front of other people. You did 5 years
You said Joe
of
Biden
a
basically died in
massive
front of everyone.
deception entirely designed
How
to
can you
trick a
defend
country.
this?
Look, if this feud were having in a vacuum, I might feel differently, right? But I will gladly embrace a feud over a fraud. This isn't a backroom cover-up of a horror show of a presidency. It's not a massive deception engineered to trick a country. This is an open quarrel between patriots. One who's risking his empire and another who risked his life, both for this country. And we understand it. We understand what's going on here. But the Dems don't. Because the idea of fighting over principles, honesty, transparency is so alien to them. They're thinking like, dude, why didn't you guys just lie? I mean, that's what we do. We had an incapacitated president and we pretended he was real. Why are you guys fighting? Haven't you ever heard of lockstep? No, we have Republicans, libertarians. We have a tolerance for risk. We're okay with arguments. We're even fine with infighting. This isn't even that interesting to me. It isn't. And, you know, Musk, to his credit, is directing a hell of a lot of attention to something that is existential, the economic debt crisis. And that's important. He's doing everything he can to do that. And he's mad at Trump for not getting there fast enough. But if you were to ask a Democrat who's right, most of them wouldn't have an answer because the answer doesn't matter. In their world, it doesn't matter. This might be ugly. It might be passionate, but it's another day in the office for adults.
All right, but will they make up, Sandra? I mean, that's what people are worried about, who have a great deal of admiration for both of these men, and they feel like steel sharpens steel, and they're better together.
And the question is, if they do, is it for political reasons or economic ones? We know that that Elon Musk has taken a big money hit as a result of this. It's cost him dearly. Tesla shares tanked yesterday, as you saw, 14%. His personal wealth has taken a hit, estimate about $34 billion. So we'll see. I'm going to make a prediction. If they do get back together, forgive each other, and this relationship, comes back together, he's going to drive up in a Tesla. I mean, remember the red Tesla? I'm very interested in what Trump does with the Tesla. He bought that for $80,000 in a show of support, he said, for Elon Musk at the time of the Molotov cocktails and the destruction of the property and the cars. I think he drives up in a Cybertruck.
You gave me an idea. The person that buys that car will have a piece of history.
That's a live look. It's for staff use. Of course, the president can't drive during his time in office. But he bought it. It's in the lot. Staff can use it.
I'm going to buy it.
What happens with the Tesla?
Jesse's already on his phone.
I mean, Stephen Miller's been up in that car. I don't want to touch that thing.
Wow, Jesse.
I mean, America's heartthrob. Who knows what happened in the back seat? Ukraine just took out half the Russian bombers. Russia's not laughing at Elon Musk right now. They're trying to get their act together, Jessica. You know when you get into a fight with somebody and then you sleep on it and you wake up feeling differently? Well, Musk woke up feeling differently and Trump didn't.
Yeah.
He was like, can we have a call? Trump said, no, I'm going to doge the Tesla. This guy was treated like Trump's son. He took him to the UFC, flew him around on his plane. He gave him a villa at Mar-a-Lago, and then the next day he says he should be impeached because he's a pedophile? This is the centerpiece of the Trump agenda. Military spending, the wall, tax relief, drill, baby, drill. I don't think Musk is politically savvy to understand what he was doing because he's not a politician. He just says whatever he feels, and that's fine. He has every right to, but it's going to cost him. It's absolutely going to cost him because he's going to be out of the mix for a little bit while. He's also, maybe he's savvier than we think. Maybe he's trying to distance himself from MAGA so he can sell more cars to libs. Who the hell knows what he's thinking? But right now, it's not good. The Democrats, you're right, cannot capitalize on this thing. The things they're saying don't even make any sense. On Tuesday, they said the guy was a Nazi who killed 300,000 people, and now they're like, yeah, big tent, come back. That makes no sense at all. Trump looks good here because he didn't give Musk what he wanted. It shows that he can't be bought, and he's taken the high road after the Epstein hit, and this BBB is on pace for July 4th.
I don't know. I'm with Thomas Massey here. He told me in the Daily Mail yesterday, I trust the guy who can land rockets backwards to do the math rather than the politicians in D.C.
Well, he said going to Mars was easier than dealing with D.C.
Yeah,
that's true.
I trust the politicians with this one.
All right. Well, coming up next, I hope there's no medical malarkey here. Joe Biden's doctor gets a big subpoena. Oh, Joe.
I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. Look in it.
It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole!